I shouldn't have said what I said. I know I have effed up. I apologize to my wife, my fans, and my children. What exactly is going on with Innocent Idibia, popularly known as Tuface? Hello everyone, you're so much welcome. All mothers, our prayers should be intensified. I know, yes, some of us believe in prayer, some don't believe in prayer. But there's a particular spiritual angle every human being has, meaning that however you know how to call on your creator, or the higher powers you believe in, do so. But at the same time, no matter how much you pray, if you go odo lo nogamu shoro funra, I don't know how to put that in English, meaning that if you do not have self-control, if you cannot restrain yourself, and you keep using a stick, right, to be playing with the teeth of a tiger, then you know that one day go be one day. Nedu Wazobia just started his podcast with a group of wonderful people, and before we could blink, we saw that his guest on that show was no one else but Innocent Idibia. And people were like, oh, okay, let's see how it is. And we have to give it to Nedu. He knows how to do that podcast business very well. It's unique how he's able to navigate it, how it's going to cause controversy, how it's going to pull people in. Because I'm thinking, we just this first episode, everywhere don't scatter. In the show, he was talking to Tuface, trying to get him to talk about his divorce, at least on a podcast, not what Tuface has been sharing on his page when he said it was over between him and Annie, and he came out again saying it was a mistake, and later, all those stories. When he was asked to say, okay, he just said, well, it didn't work. Annie is on her own. He's also doing his thing and everything. They now asked him, oh boy, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? When it concerns a man and woman matter, he said boldly with his full chest. You know the way he will be talking that if for him to even string a full sentence by na wahala. If you want to speak broken, speak broken. If you want to speak English. But the way Tuface speaks sometimes, is like he's always unable to complete a particular sentence. It's either he's doing to finish a word or something. But it's fine. When they now asked him, the answer he gave is what caused the katakata with the on ground. Now, when Tuface said, as a man, naturally or biologically, it is impossible. Yeah? It is impossible to stay with one woman. In his words, he said, a man can love one woman. A man can be married to one woman. A man can have respect for one woman. A man can have a woman, known for all this by his side. But that it is not possible for that woman to be enough for him. Now people will say, hey, what kind of statement is this? Now, for those of us who know Tuface and have been following his story with Annie for a long time, you will know that this statement of his is who exactly he is. So, it wasn't something new. If you remember, I think in that program, what's it called? The Housewife or something or whatever, or that program that Annie does year to year, that popular program. He has said it in her presence and in the presence of other members of the house that a man cannot stay with one woman. Annie was in shock. And you could literally see that shock in her eyes or in her face. And Tuface not even send them. He not look into her eyes. And he didn't retract his statements. And people are like, there's real trouble in paradise. Now, unlike how he normally gets away with such a discussion in the presence of Annie, and he never came out to retract his statements. In this situation, Tuface came out. And he didn't just come out. He came out like ẹni tó ti gba Saturday lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó wá gbé Sunday lé lọ́wọ́. And people are like, oh my God, what is going on with this guy? Is this man okay? Who has done Tuface like this? Who did Tuface offend? Let's hear how he made the apology and what sense you can make out of it.
Yo, man, I know I fucked up with what I said. I really fucked up with what I said. I know I'm going to get cancelled. I'm going to get cancelled for this. I know I'm going to pay the price, heavy price. I'm going to face the consequences. I said what I said. I don't know whether I want people understand my understanding, and I didn't say it appropriately. There's no excuse, man. I own up to that. I own up to the fact that, I fucked up about what I said. I hurt my fans, millions of people that look up to me, millions of people that hold me in high esteem. Like friends and people that know me, they know that this is not me. This is not me. Terribly sorry for allowing myself that, how do I put it now? Riled up into saying people nonsense. It's crazy. But one thing I know for sure is I'm sorry to my wife, the love of my life, Natasha. She's amazing. She's amazing. She's wonderful, smart. I'm so sorry. And also to my kids, man. Beautiful young people. So I don't deserve this kind of thing that I put them into. I'm Tuface DBR. I'm too Baba. And I've been fortunate enough to have achieved a whole lot. I've been fortunate enough to have people look up to me. I've been fortunate enough to have people calling me a legend. It's an honor. But this fight talk was quite unlegendary. It was unlegendary. And for me, man, I own up to my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I own up to my mistakes. I know I'm going to get cancelled. I'm going to pay the heavy consequence, heavy price. But I just must express myself. Something that I thought just, Jay-Z will look at it like cruise, or like to spark up something. But the amount of, response that I get has let me see how much people love me, how much people love and respect me. For me to not just use one stupid statement to cancel everything. That's not who I am. The people that know me know that that's not who I am. And they talk sometimes to sometimes just stop out. I'm not proud for them to do shit. My music speaks for me. My music speaks for me. You listen to my music, I know you'll be wondering, is this the same person that said this thing? Is that the same person that said this thing? I know. But hey, I fucked up my statement. Fucked up my statement. It is well.
So you see that all is not well. All is not well. In fact, his brother brought out a long epistle today saying that make the whole world people help him, that everything is not fine with his brother. We'll do analysis on that. But hearing Tuface speak like an infant of 2 years old with no confidence, talking like somebody who is not well coordinated in his thoughts, in his speech. My people, it is well. Annie right now is flying. Tuface is sinking. Let's not say much in this podcast. I just want to say that may God help us. God help our husbands, our brothers, our sons, because we just want them to be in their best form. We want them to be in their best form. That's all I can say. I'm not attributing anything to say, okay, it's a particular person. I know in a lot of ways, now as you waka reach, now you go take neck, chook places reach. That is what Tuface case is. Because we can't understand what is going on. His mama don't come out cry out that time. His brother too write long episode. And the scene where they see now places will be like roadside booker. They say Tuface they go perform for Bini. All his shows is being cancelled. Allegedly. And that what again did his brother said? That his phones has been controlled by Natasha. Allegedly. According to Tuface's brother. So you see, say there's so many things to unpack in Tuface's life right now. About drop comment in the comment section, because this one, now if we want to first drink water, drop cup. Then we'll come back for further analysis. It will.